Malaysia is a country known for its vibrant diversity, blending a mix of ethnicities, traditions, and cultural festivals. In one day, you might catch a whiff of spices from a Hindu temple, see bright lights from a Buddhist shrine, and then stumble upon a Dayak dance all in the same street. From festivals that celebrate religious milestones to deeply rooted cultural practices, there's always something unique happening here. Let's take a whirlwind tour of 6 amazing traditions that make Malaysia one of the most culturally rich places on earth. Number 1. Thaipusam Festival, a journey of faith and feathers. Every year, thousands of Hindu devotees in Malaysia celebrate Thaipusam, a festival of penance, devotion, and, yes, feathers. Held primarily in the Batu Caves just outside of Kuala Lumpur, Thaipusam honors Lord Murugan, the Hindu god of war, with fervent devotion and colorful displays of endurance. Imagine this: devotees carrying large, elaborate kavadis, metal structures decorated with feathers, flowers, and peacock statues, all while pierced by skewers or hooks in an act of faith. No, it's not a Halloween prank. It's their sincere way of paying homage. The pilgrimage up the 272 steps to Batu Caves is a test of both mental and physical strength. You might feel exhausted just watching, but for the devotees, it's a powerful act of spirituality. And don't worry if you feel slightly faint from watching the piercings. They've got delicious Indian sweets like laddu and halwa for sale to perk you up afterward. And if you need a little luck, there's a coconut smashing session, where devotees and onlookers alike break coconuts for blessings and good fortune. Number 2. Gawai Dayak, Borneo's Thanksgiving, Dayak style. If you thought Thanksgiving was just a time to stuff your face, wait until you hear about Gawai Dayak. Celebrated by the Dayak people of Sarawak, Gawai marks the end of the rice harvest season with a festival filled with food, drink, dance, and, well, more drink. This 2-day celebration is kicked off with a ritual called Muai Anturua, which is essentially asking the spirits to leave so they can eat in peace. I mean, who doesn't want that? Then comes the Ngajat dance, a traditional performance where dancers don elaborate costumes, headgear, and intricate beadwork while moving gracefully to the rhythm of gongs. The attire is often so vibrant that even the jungle seems to blush in comparison. And don't leave without trying tuak, the rice wine that's central to Gawai. You may want to pace yourself though, as Gawai Dayak is known to stretch into the wee hours of the night. Drink responsibly, or you might find yourself attempting the Ngajat with questionable technique. Number 3. Hungry Ghost Festival, Feeding the Departed. The Hungry Ghost Festival is the time of the year when the gates of the underworld are said to open, allowing spirits to roam the earth. Celebrated by the Chinese community in Malaysia, the Hungry Ghost Festival is a chance to appease wandering spirits by offering them food, entertainment, and fake money. Yes, that's right. People burn faux cash, known as hell money, to keep their ancestors comfortable in the afterlife. If only paying rent in real life was that easy. Throughout the 7th lunar month, you'll see tables lined with offerings of food, everything from roast duck to mooncakes, just in case any hungry spirits are feeling peckish. There's also the Getai, or live performances meant to entertain both the living and the dead. Seats at the front are left empty, as those are reserved for the spirits. Now, that's some VIP seating you don't want to mess with. One piece of advice if you're visiting Malaysia during this time, don't pick up any money lying around on the ground. Rumor has it that money belongs to the spirits, and nobody wants to get on a ghost's bad side. Number 4. Wesak Day, a peaceful path to enlightenment. Wesak Day, celebrated by the Buddhist community in Malaysia, marks the birth, enlightenment, and passing of Buddha. Known for its tranquil ceremonies and colorful floats, it's a more peaceful and reflective celebration compared to some of the other festivals. Celebrations begin at Buddhist temples, where devotees gather to chant prayers, offer flowers, and pour water over statues of Buddha as a symbol of cleansing the mind. In Penang, there's a mesmerizing Wesak parade with illuminated floats, vibrant decorations, and even a few elephants for added flair. Yes, you read that right. Buddha-blessed elephants. Who says enlightenment can't be a little theatrical? An important part of Wesak Day is the act of merit-making, where people donate to charity, free captive animals, or volunteer to help the less fortunate. If you're feeling inspired, this is the perfect day to practice kindness and start working on that good karma account. Number 5. Bersanding Ceremony, a Malay wedding fit for royalty. In Malaysia, a wedding isn't just a one-day affair. It's a grand, royal celebration, especially if you're invited to a traditional Malay wedding. The Bersanding Ceremony is the main event, where the bride and groom sit on a lavishly decorated platform known as the Pelamin, like kings and queens. And no, you're not seeing double. Guests will shower them with yellow rice and flower petals for extra luck. In the Bersanding, there's a bit of everything. traditional music, henna-adorned hands, and a lot of food. Did we mention food? Because this is a banquet you don't want to miss. Expect tables laden with nasi minyak, rendang, and all kinds of sweet treats. If you're lucky, you might even get a door gift in the form of bangga telur, an egg with a flower, symbolizing fertility and prosperity. Just remember to bring an appetite and possibly a napkin. You'll be eating with your hands Malay style. And yes, licking your fingers is practically encouraged. It's all part of the experience. Number 6. Firefly watching in Kampung Kuantan, a flickering light show in nature's theater. While it's not a festival per se, firefly watching in Kampung Kuantan, Selangor, is a unique cultural experience that brings you closer to Malaysia's natural beauty. Picture this: a calm river, a night sky filled with stars, and the flickering glow of fireflies that look like nature's own Christmas lights. You'll get into a small boat and slowly float down the river, where thousands of fireflies light up the barambang trees along the banks. The fireflies flash in unison, creating a mesmerizing, synchronized display that feels almost magical. It's the perfect romantic setting, though your only serenade will be the sounds of croaking frogs and chirping crickets. Locals believe that seeing the fireflies brings good luck, so make a wish while you're there. Just don't be that person with the phone flashlight out. Fireflies are shy, and their show is strictly for those who appreciate the ambiance. Plus, it's much easier to spot fireflies without competing with iPhone brightness. Malaysia's cultural landscape is nothing short of extraordinary. From intense displays of devotion to tranquil rituals and spirited celebrations, each festival and ceremony is an opportunity to embrace different beliefs, values, and communities. So, whether you're there to cheer on a Thaipusam devotee, dance at Gawai, or take a boat down a firefly-lit river, Malaysia's cultures promise an unforgettable experience. Just remember to bring an open mind, a hearty appetite, and maybe a little extra patience. Because in Malaysia, celebrations are never rushed, and each one is a journey unto itself.